foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Shemi Shai, to the Apostle Elders of GMS, and to all our people across the globe, pushing the word, truth, and sincerity. There's a couple of precepts, man, about, not men, people, brothers, sisters, um, about these people who constantly want to come against the truth, man. All right? You know, and you got, you know, a lot of false teachers, a lot of false doctrines out there, okay, coming up against men of the Lord, coming against these scriptures, you know. Me personally, you know, I knew nothing about being a Hebrew Israelite, you know, until some years ago. All right, I've never heard nobody teach me that I was a Hebrew Israelite until some years ago. I never understood nothing about these scriptures, all right, until I was brought to the men of the Lord, man, you know. And, with that being said, you know, through the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Shai, who set up teachers that I should learn from, have kept nothing from me about this gospel, man. You know, and this gospel clearly tells some of the things that are going to befall men of the Lord. All right, and not that things don't befall other brethren or other people as well, but specifically against the ones who teach the truth correctly. All right, you know, do we have 100% salvation ratio or rate in GMS? I would have to say no. You know, everybody in GMS is not part of the elect. But guess what? Everybody in GMS is not perfect, man. All right, but the things that we do teach, we always prove the scriptures, man. And we put the thing out through the scriptures. If it don't come from the scriptures, then we don't, you know, the scriptures don't adhere to it, man. All right. So the point being is that we're gonna go through these things, man. We're gonna suffer a lot of affliction. We're gonna suffer a lot of slander and gainsaying. Okay. Well, these things must happen, man. You know, nobody's going in on these preachers. Nobody's going in on these other camps when they go off on a doctrine. All right. But the whole thing is everybody want to kick against the house of David, man. All right, which is right now the men in Great Millstone. All right. Let's go get into the scriptures. This is 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. It says, examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves? How the Yahweh Shai is in you, except ye be reprobates. Right. And the whole thing is examining yourself. All right, whether you be in the faith. Because a lot of times we got to take a lot of times we can we fool ourselves into thinking things that not we fool ourselves into thinking things are what they're not. All right, and things are not what they are, you know, because it goes both ways. You know, you can think because you're out here doing the work, think you're doing the work, reciting scriptures and doing your videos and sit downs, does not necessarily mean that you're in the faith, man. All right, to prove your own selves. Right, man. Each one of us have to be accountable for our own cross, all right, for our own works, for our own things that we do. Know ye not your own selves? Right, man, because you know if you got a prideful spirit on you. You know if you have a lustful spirit. You know if you have a slothful spirit. You know if you have a murmuring spirit. All right? Who knows you better than the Lord, which is yourself, man. All right? But do we really know ourselves? Know ye not your own selves, but how that Yahweh Shai is in you, except you be reprobates. How you gonna know this? How you gonna not know that Most High is dealing with the men of the Lord unless you're a reprobate, man? That's the whole thing. But I trust that ye shall know that we are not reprobates. Now I pray to the Most High that ye do no evil, not that we should appear approved, but that ye should do that which is honest, though we be as reprobates. And that's the whole thing. It says, to do no evil, not that we should appear approved, right? Because Paul said he boasted not like he ever attained. All right, we don't boast and act like we've been approved yet. All right, the manifestation of the elect has not necessarily been revealed yet, man. All right, it's going to get revealed during the time of salvation. All right, it says not that we should appear approved, right? Just because we're out there in the garments. All right, in our regular garments, and we are here with our 12 tribe signs, and we're diligently doing the work. All right, in season, out of season. Okay, all right, we don't appear approved, man. Why, man? Because we all, we're saved by help, by hope, man. We have hope that will attain salvation, man. With the grace and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. But that you should do that which is honest, so we be as reprobates, man. That's the thing that we try to do things that are honest, man. All right, sticking to the doctrine, defending the gospel. All right, contending for the faith, and I'm gonna make this thing clear too. Just because we don't want to have debates with certain niggas, that's what you guys are, don't mean we don't contend for the faith. All right, it don't mean that we're not debating our cause, man. All right, this ain't Mars Hill, man. All right, this ain't no freaking the great debate, man, with fucking Denzel Washington or whatever, man. All right, this is by profession and teaching the doctrine correctly. All right, but you should do that which is honest, so we be as reprobates. Do what is honest, and that's doing this work. All right, feeding the flock of Israel, man, letting them know that there's a time for repentance coming right now, man, or the doors are still open. You know, but this is the point. Verse 8. We can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth, man. Right, man, because the Most High gives us a mouth so can no man gainsay or resist. Right? Alright, so when you got people coming at you, still talking about this biker jacket incident, talking about brothers, girlfriends, or wives. All right, why are you worried about things like that, man? You know, all right, slandering and calling the apostles outside of their name. Okay, when the whole time you've learned this doctrine from either them or somebody else, man. Even if you did learn you're an Israelite under Nate or Bubble Eye, because they teach that we're Israelites, you still learn from somebody, man. So when you guys fall out the truth and get cast away or kicked out or leave or whatever the case may be, you start coming against your teachers, man. All right? But you know, it says we can do nothing against the truth but for the truth. Right, man, because everything is manifested, man. The Most High ordained everything that's going on to be going on at this present time, man. All right? So when people come up against the men of the Lord, all right, and try to dig up information and private affairs of individuals and what they do in their off time, okay, all right, all you're doing is kicking against the pricks, man. You're fighting against Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shai, all right, and your arms are too short to box with the Lord, man. All right. First Peter 4:14. You know what? I'm gonna start at 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which will try you, as though some strange thing is happening to you. Right, part of that fiery trial is men coming against other men of the Lord, man. All right, reprobates coming against the men of the Lord. For some of us, that's a trial, man. All right. All right, for those teaching false doctrines, blasphemy, trying to get you fired from your job, speaking ill of you when all brothers have done is try to help and edify and lift up the elect of Israel, man. You know, that's what it's all about. It says, verse 13, but rejoice in as much as ye are partakers of Messiah's sufferings, all right, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. Right, because when the glory is going to be revealed, when he crack these clouds, man. All right. So those who teach that the Most High is not coming back to his son Yahweh Shai, all right, in the chariots. Okay, but yet you got a documented visual information. Okay, videos on chariots all across the globe. Okay. All right, we have records and accounts of astronauts and people of that sort making reports that the angels are of dark skin. Okay, so you can say there are no UFOs or anything like that, but all you're doing is going against the truth. But the truth is that those things do exist. All right, so if you be reproached for the name of Messiah, happy are ye. For the spirit of the Most High and for the spirit of the glory of the Most High resteth upon you. On their part, he is evil spoken of. On your part, he is glorified. Right. And some of you guys like to use these scriptures thinking that's you because you got guys going against you. Well, guess what, man? Well, if you're going off on a doctrine, they're not talking about you, man. All right, because your doctrine is off. This is talking about the true men of the Lord. All right, the ones that are holding fast to the doctrine, sticking and teaching what's in these scriptures, man. And nothing outside of that, man. All right, not no Edomites can get saved. Cornelius could be an Edomite. The tribe of Dan is the elect. All right, or things of that nature, man. Okay, and right now you got brothers or people going around bringing the flat Earth again. There's the Kyrie Irving fool. All right, these other camps teaching this. All right, want to know if the eunuch knew he was an Israelite and dumbass shit, man. Okay, things that are contrary to the doctrine. All right, about not having it being in order. There's always order, man. There's order when you're being born, man. When you're when a man and woman lay down, right? Certain things must happen in order for a seed to get created, man. All right. Once that seed is created, then the form, then the body starts to form. The limb. I mean, everything has an order, man. Why wouldn't there be an order in heaven, man, as it is on earth, man? All right. It says if you be reproached for the name of Mashiach, happy are ye, and we are happy, man. Why, man? Because ever since I've been in the truth, man, everything's been coming against the apostles and elders, man. When their track record speaks for itself, man. Happy are ye, for the spirit of the glory of the Most High rests upon you. On their part, he is evil spoken of. Who is that he? It's talking about Yahweh Shai, man. Why is he evil spoken of? Because he only supped with men, with particular men. Those men have the oil. All right, so when those men who have the oil go out and teach and are cutting these other doctrines and proving through the scriptures that the other doctrines are off, all right, they come against those same said men, man. All right, and that is and that's how he's been evil spoken of, man. All right, it says, but on your part, he is glorified, right? Because we understand these scriptures, man. We understand that the word is gonna come against us. The word is gonna the foes. Our enemy is gonna be the ones of our own house. All right, we know that people are gonna separate us from their company. All right, those things are gonna happen, man. All right. But let none of you suffer as the murderer or the thief or the evildoer or the busybody in other men's matters, man. And you guys going out there trying to gang up and make one big reprobate camp. That's all you guys are doing, making one big reprobate camp, man. You know, the Detroit guys, the brother from around the corner, all right, that camps together, the whole camps have been kicked out. But now all you guys are in league, man. Being busybodies, man. Want to call brothers jobs. All right. Want to put the brother personal business on the airwaves, man. You know, that's being a busybody, man. In other men's matters. Isaiah 66. Isaiah 66 and 5. To hear the word of Yahweh, ye that tremble at his word, your brethren that hated you, that cast you out for my name's sake, said, let Yahweh be glorified, he shall appear to your joy, and they shall be ashamed, man. You know, it has heavy, man. You know, because not only are we got guys who are professing and calling the name of Yahweh Shai, you got people who don't believe on the name of Yahweh Shai. All right, and they're casting us out. All right, for the name's sake, okay? All right, it said, but he shall appear to your joy, and they shall be ashamed. Because look, man, the Most High is sending Yahweh Shai back, man, to come deliver us, him and the angels, man. All right, that's a simple and plain and clear understanding, man. All right, but when he comes back and crack through the clouds and the things that you call UFOs that you don't believe in, all right, it's gonna be to our joy, man. That's gonna be the strength of our salvation, man. All right, that's how we're gonna get up out of here. But what? It's gonna be today's shame. Why? Because they're gonna get destroyed, man. All right. And that's the whole end game for you scoffers. All right, you guys who are mocking and slandering the men of the Lord, man, which is really blaspheming the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Psalm 38 and 20. It says, like Psalm 38 and 18. For I will declare my iniquity, I will be sorry for my sin. Like, for my enemies are lively and they are strong. They that hate me wrongfully are multiplied. They also that render evil for good are my adversaries, because I follow the thing that good is. All right, it's like I got a little runny nose. All right, but it's a good scripture, man. If I will declare my iniquities, I will be sorry for my sin, man. We're all gonna be, we all should be repenting, all right, and asking the Lord for forgiveness for the things we have done, man. But my enemies are lively. How are they lively, man? Because they're constantly bombarding the internet with false doctrine. All right, they're constantly making threats and putting us on a terror watch. FBI surveillance vans, FBI and agents, trollers. All right, hacking into brothers' accounts. Okay, and they are strong. They're strong because right now they're working with the prince of the prince of the earth, man. That's Esau. All right, and they that hate me wrongfully are multiplied. Why they hate us wrongfully? Because all we doing is standing up for the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Like I said in Isaiah 66, man. Those cast us out for the name's sake of Yahweh, man. Right? Those are the ones that hate us wrongfully because we tell the truth, man. And therefore I become an enemy because I tell you the truth. And that's the thing that they got going with them, man. All right, and they that hate me wrongfully are multiplied, man. Man, I haven't had this many people talk shit about me since I've been on this earth, man, until I came into this truth, man. You know what I mean? People, everybody, sisters, brothers, wives, girlfriends, regular people, 2/3. They also that render evil for good are my adversaries, because I follow the thing that is good. Right? They render evil for good are my adversaries, because we're out here reproving, all right, and setting things in a proper order with these scriptures. Okay, they call that evil. Why? Because they don't like the apostles and the elders, man. They don't like the order and the structure that we have here in GMS, man. Okay, all right, because I follow the thing that good is. What's the thing that good is, man? These scriptures, man. Sticking to the scriptures, man, and not veering from the left or to the right. In Matthew 5 and 10, it says, "Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." Right, man, because those people who are persecuting, which are holding us, not say holding us back, but are trying to add more yokes to our bonds, afflictions to our bonds. Okay, just give us a hard time, man. Every time we try to break something down or try to use something spiritual, man, they want to talk shit, man. Okay, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven, man, and that's what we want, man. We want the kingdom of heaven on the first go around. That's why ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my name's sake. Right, man, because you got guys who are cast out that we get on. You might think this applies to them, okay? But it doesn't apply to them, man. Why it doesn't apply to them? Because first of all, they're not sticking to the doctrine. Second of all, they speak contrary to the doctrine. All right, they grease the scriptures. They don't answer questions. All right, sincere questions. Okay, they're not being reviled. They're not being persecuted. Why? Because what they promote longevity in Esau's kingdom. They promote prosperity in Esau's kingdom. All right, they try to appeal to the masses when the Lord ain't looking for numbers, man. He's looking for a select few, man. To rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. And that's the whole point, man. So you can't do nothing to get the truth before the truth, man, because you guys have been doing this the whole time, man. persecuting the prophets, man. All right, not saying that I'm a prophet. I don't know, man. But I know that the men I'm around, man, them are, them are men of the Lord. All right. So the scriptures tell me that those men of the Lord, all right, Jeremiah and Isaiah, all right, Paul, Hosea, these guys are men of the Lord. These guys were prophets, man, who people have sought to slew. David. Okay, so these men, we always had prophets that was on the run, man. Elijah. Okay, we had people who there were people that were always, the prophets were always persecuted, man. But that's how we know this is the truth, man. You can't do nothing for it, all right, against it before it, man. This is I'm gonna start at this. This is Luke 21:12. So, but for all these they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. There we go again, man. You can't do nothing for the truth. You get the truth before it. Because when you gotta do those things, all you're doing is putting your hands on the Lord, on the Most High people. All you're doing is proving the prophecies of who these men are. Are you better off not saying nothing? Just go on teaching the way you teach. All you're doing is proving that the men of the Lord are who they say they are, man. All right? And the men of the Lord are going to have the doctrine. The men of the Lord are going to stick to this doctrine, man. There's so much in these scriptures, man. You don't need to go outside of this to bring up another doctrine, man. All right? But before all these, they shall lay their hand on you and persecute you, and deliver you up to the synagogues and to prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake, and it shall turn to you for a testimony, man. So when these things start to happen, man, we should be exceedingly glad for that these things are happening, man, because it proves who the men of the Lord are, man. All right, so when you think you're down and out and things can't get no worse, all right, and the troops come because somebody told on you, all right, or they come gather you up and ask you to take the chip and denounce the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, these things is going to happen, man. All right? That's your testimony, man. Settle it, therefore, in your hearts. Right, man. You make that shit sinking in your hearts. They got to watching Apostle Gavar video of being a stone, man. The truth is supposed to make you a stone. And I talk to one of my brothers quite frequently. That's what all he talks about, man. About being toughening up, man. How you toughen up? You toughen up your mind, man. All right, because there's going to be things that's going to be unsettling. But the Most High says, settle it, therefore, in your heart, in your mind. Not to meditate before what you shall answer. Right? For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. All right? And you shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinfolks and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death. You shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but there shall not a hair of your head perish. In your patience possess ye your souls. All right? And that's a whole good thing, man, because this is I believe it's going to go in go into the I believe it goes into the 70 AD. Well, Judah will be compared with armies, but even before all then, man, is that we are gonna have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that the things He said are gonna happen to the elect, man. So no matter what you say, no matter the things you do, you can deliver us up to Esau, all right, to the police, to the feds, to these other scoffers. Guess what? Those things must need to be done, man, to make manifest who the Lord's saints are, man. There's nothing else to it, man. It's period, man. The Lord gonna give us a mouth that nobody can gainsay nor resist. Why? Because the word stands alone, man. All right, the Most High word is a piercing two-edged sword, man. And with that, I hope you've edified. The next time, Shalom.